All right, everybody, it's another Sunday in the National Football League, and the featured pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com is available right below this video. Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, and this is going to be another entertaining week. But how about all the studs that are on buys this week? Give the Colts a rest. The way that offense has been going, San Diego takes a break. Boy, do they ever need it. And New England's been on a roll. They could use the timeout. Brady's in that offense with Gronkowski back. They've been scoring points. But what about the teams that are playing? What about the player who is playing or is not playing? Tony Romo against Jacksonville in London. That's going to go right down to the wire. It's a soap opera, whatever they do there. But it bears watching. And, think big picture, fellas. What are you doing? You're playing Jacksonville. You're going to get Romo killed in this spot. Other games, don't sleep on Miami, Detroit. The Dolphins are playing really good football. Detroit gets freshened as a bye, gets Calvin Johnson back. But the story of the first half of the season for Detroit is that defense, which has been absolutely exceptional. And we're seeing a little love for the Dolphins. That game off the key number of 3 down in the 2.5 range. KC Buffalo, got to tell you, the Bills have it stuck in their craw that last year they dominated the Chiefs, but with a fourth-string quarterback, Jeff Toole, they lost the game. 2 defensive touchdowns by the Chiefs. It really annoyed the Bills. They dominated that game last year, and they're coming off a bye. That's going to be a raucous, and it's a big game in the AFC. Both teams 5-3. Winner of this game takes a big leap forward into the playoff picture for the final half of the season. That's a game not to sleep on. And early on, San Francisco and New Orleans. Now, the beginning of the year, you're thinking this is one of the games of the year possibilities. Niners struggling off the loss against St. Louis. Saints did get a win last time out, but they've been groping at it. Luckily for them, they're playing in the very weak NFC South. But San Francisco, something's not going on there that's just all hunky-dory. Jim Harbaugh, what's going on? We'll see if they can muster up a little back class here in what should be an entertaining early game, San Francisco and New Orleans. Pittsburgh and the Jets. Hey, sometimes the number tells you something. Jets or the Steelers only opened 4 against the Jets. They bet them up to 5. Steelers a public team, game day, maybe see more Steelers money. It is the NFL, though, as bad as things are going for the Jets. And Roethlisberger coming off back-to-back weeks with 6 touchdown passes, and they're only laying 4 from the odds maker's perspective. The number, I just throw that out there. Sometimes the number tells you something. Denver off a loss, laying double digits at Oakland, but you go broke laying double digits in the NFL. Seattle looked like they were home and cooled against the Raiders last week, and Oakland came back and got the backdoor cover. And then, of course, we get to the St. Louis, Arizona game. That's interesting in the NFC West. Rams really tough coming off a win against the Niners. Tough in the division in Arizona. Can they keep it going? Bruce Arians, what a job he's doing. And the get-out game for you, the Giants in Seattle. Oh, the Giants, can they look any worse? And then they turn around and play a great game? I don't know what you do with this football team. And now Seattle, they're twisting in the wind. They're just going, wait a minute, we're the defending Super Bowl champions, and Arizona's long gone in the division. Seattle made it to the Super Bowl because of the 12th. That helped them, the 12th man. It doesn't look like the 12th man's going to be that big a deal in the playoffs because they might not be playing at home. They got to start getting some W's, and you always want to get W's, and the guys at oddsworthbetting.com always there to try to help you. It's going to be a great weekend or a great week 10 in the NFL. Compelling early and late games. Sunday night game again. You get the get-out game, Giants in Seattle, and of course, Monday Night Football, Chicago and Green Bay, and we'll talk about that in this space tomorrow from Las Vegas. I'm Brian Blessing. Check out the featured pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com. Good luck in the NFL.